This is it is a high precision gimbal. You can mount many different cameras on top of it and they become a fully functional integrated PTZ camera. And you can control that with PTZ Pro from SKAARHOJ. You record presets with tactile buttons, settings with encoder knobs, and of course you have a joystick for the pan, tilt, zoom axis. This is AirFly Pro from SKAARHOJ, our most popular switching surface, and it supports so many different brands. Just look at this. We have Grass Valley, we have Blackmagic Design, Ross Carbonite, we have vMix, K-Ross, Evertz, TriCaster, etc. There are so many things you can do with this one, and in this case, it's hooked up with vMix. vMix also has replay, and next to it we have TimeSpin, our replay panel. The cool thing is, any day you have two operators, you can have them as separate control panels. If it's the same operator, just snap them together and they become one. This is Alexa 35 from ARRI. It is the best of cinematic quality you can get for your live productions. And if you want to use it that way, you need an RCP. SKAARHOJ is supplying that RCP. And in this situation, it is set up with a little special twist because it's wirelessly controlled with the ARRI wireless transmitter that also transports the network signals from the RCP Pro to control the camera. Of course, we integrate BirdDog. This is BirdDog X5, and up here we have BirdDog X1. New API, controllable from your PTZ Pro. Any SKAARHOJ PTZ control, actually. SKAARHOJ were the first on earth to support shading of Blackmagic design cameras when they came out, and we have the URSA Broadcast G2 camera on our booth, of course, along with all the other amazing cameras we support. They are shaded from a Colorfly or from one of our amazing RCP panels right here. Bolin outdoor camera. This will survive anywhere on the globe, South Pole, North Pole, Las Vegas desert. Controllable also from PTZ Pro, along with any of the other cameras that you could imagine putting into your production. The Canon C400 is a show news here at NAB 25, and of course you will find it in the SKAARHOJ booth because we are one of the prime integrating partners with the XC protocol from Canon. Ever since Canon started to develop their modern range of PTZ cameras, SKAARHOJ has walked alongside and made sure that they had perfect premium control. So this Canon CR-N700, their flagship camera, is of course found on the PTZ Extreme. You can control everything it has to offer you, anything from basic exposure to all the trace settings. One of the show news here at NAB 25 is we have integrated support for the Dante Domain Manager and Dante Director so that on any SKAARHOJ panel, and in this case one of our rack panels, you can route Dante sources. One of the ways we make your dreams come true is letting you combine a pan tilt head with your favorite camera. This is Sony FX3. It has a blue pill on top for tally, and it sits on a Datavideo pan tilt head. It all works seamlessly, so when I use the joystick, the pan and the tilt axis is controlled by this Datavideo head. But if I control the iris on the camera, it is adjusting it through the Sony FX3. Perfect combination, seamless for the user. The DreamChip SSM500 is a new slow-mo camera from DreamChip that has much more storage space internally for the slow-mo recordings it can do. It also has better lens control, and at the SKAARHOJ booth we do two things. We control both the slow-mo replay using the TimeSpin controller inside the camera, and with the RCPs we can control the lens so that you can also shade the camera simultaneously. The keyword at SKAARHOJ is integration. Different devices working seamlessly from the same control panel. On this Rack Fusion Live, we have the Canon camera here mounted on an eMotimo slider, and I can operate both of these simultaneously. With any SKAARHOJ panel, you can map any Ember Plus parameter to your panels. And over here we have the Jünger AI Expressor and a device from Stagetec mapped onto the waveboard. It has motorized faders, it has knobs, displays that shows content, buttons, and in the UI you can explore the directory tree of any of these Ember Plus devices. You can take parameters and map onto your motorized faders, so as you change through the menus, they will adapt to the parameter settings coming out of the Ember Plus data structure. This is OBSBOT Tail 2. It's on a pedestal from Presentertek, and it's a new camera with SDI out, really exciting thing. On our controller, it's a combo device. It means this joystick will control the pedestal as well as the camera seamlessly. Collaboration and partnerships are really essential to SKAARHOJ, and this is why many high-end brands have trusted us to make their hardware panel. Take Hawkeye Innovations, for example. They make a replay software. We made their replay panel. This is our waveboard for Evertz in black Over here we have a PTZ controller made for Canon, and finally there is a replay surface made for Neton.live and their replay and switching solutions. Here we have a very unique integration between a PanaPod and a Pancake from Polcam, a CueScript teleprompter, and behind it a Panasonic PTZ camera. The amazing thing is that all of this is controlled seamlessly from a SKAARHOJ controller. So the joystick's pan axis will rotate the Pancake, moving the teleprompter along with it. The tilt axis will control the camera, and the zoom rocker will control the PanaPod. Here you'll see the power of universal control panels. On each one of these panels, we control multiple devices in different ways. We have a Riedel Micron N router sitting right here. We also have an AJ Kumo, and we even control Netgear's AV line of network switches. So the way we did it is that on the Rackfly Trio, we added a menu where you basically change device. On the Rackfly Uno, we have device selection readily at hand on the front. So whether you want the one or the other way, your panel can be fully customized to work with multiple different devices simultaneously. Inventing the future of live production control is not just about SKAARHOJ products. It's also about all the brands and technologies that you already own, you prefer, and you want to create the solution that fits you. So we have made it possible to map the amazing device support from SKAARHOJ's universe onto your Riedel SmartPanel, so that the new SmartPanel also from Riedel can be used as a control surface. We are really excited about the ROS integration we just made using the OGP protocol, and we mapped it down onto our amazing mega panel. Look at this. This is 4 MEs, 3 MEs, 2 MEs. You can combine it any way you want because these modules are magnetically snapping into this solidly built metal frame. So you can combine it any day, any way you like. Sony AM7 is a show news here at NAB 25, and in partnership with Sony, we have made a CGI-based integration. Our PTZ Extreme therefore has a really deep integration with all the parameters this amazing camera has to offer. This is Sony Burano. It is a cinema camera, and even at a broadcast show, it's insanely popular. And of course, you need a shading solution, so the RCP Pro is the natural choice to control the lens and the settings of this amazing camera. This is a RED V-Raptor camera, and we have integrated the broadcast multi-matrix in it. On the camera, we have a non-motorized lens, but you can still control it because we put lens gears from Tilta on it, and the RCP Pro will now allow you to control not only the multi-matrix on the knobs up here, but also the lens on the joystick down here. Perfect combination. We believe in supporting your flexibility, and this is why third-party panels is also possible. We have Stream Deck Studio integration, we have X-Keys panels, we have other USB devices and touchscreen solutions developed by SKAARHOJ, where you can create virtual components and map them to actions, just like if it was a real tactile SKAARHOJ panel.